the real shit. I knew Nick Rekieta was a stupid, retarded, manipulative, conning piece of fucking shit before any Kiwi farmer was saying anything about it. I was aware of how much of a piece of fucking slimy garbage Nick Rekieta was before any law tuber was saying it for their content or putting it on their locals. I was the one and only that was there telling you Nick Rekieta is all these things. And I was the one that was crucified, like all great leaders, for speaking truth. You know? And then I was buried in the smear and the fake news media that exists on the internet. It does. It does. Now, what are they saying? Oh, they won't even acknowledge that I was right. They won't even acknowledge. Because it would be bad for them. But, again, you know, think of this as like a fascination, if you will, of how, 17-year-old me would go back and I'd go back in time and be like, yo, in about 8 years or 7 years, whatever. It's gonna be about 7, 8 years. All these idiots that are telling you that Nick's their daddy, they're defending Nick to the ends of the earth, whether it was Josh Moon, whether it was Kiwi Farms, or still like Kiwi Farmers, pal. What if it was a Flash, Yellow Flash, where, was anybody else in LawTube Stooge Brigade? They're all going to turn on him. And they're going to use their little morality cards to justify it. And Nick, like all good narcissists, because this is the one trait they all share in common, Nick, like all good narcissists, they're gonna do all the work for them, practically. It's kind of like one of those self-fulfilling prophecies. A narcissist, an egomaniac, most of the time YouTubers that are a little extra, will inevitably bury themselves. The people, the NPCs of the world, right? The archivers, the clippers, they just give them a little nudge. And then people like Nick do all the work for them. And then it's just content farm after content farm, no pun intended, after content farm. Because people like Nick, e-celebs, the really clout-heavy ones, right? Very reactionary people. I get it. I get it now. It's so fascinating. And I want to see every argument used against Nick now. I want to see how, the Yellow Flash arguments of how could I have not seen this happen? I am so surprised. I want to see the LawTube arguments of, we thought Nick was a competent and smart individual. It's like, really, you did? Well, that's just kind of concerning, fellas. I want to see the farmer's perspective of, he's got a cult of personality. He's so sexy and cute. He's our dad. Like, I want to see that too. I want to see more. I want to see them do that 180. That's so good 180, and not acknowledge. And I mean the ones that were defending this idiot to the ends of the earth. I want them to not acknowledge reality while LARPing around pretending they do, because it's so fascinating. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am a very upstanding, upfront guy. I'm not here to be your circus monkey. I'm not here to give you woe buddies, okay? I'm here for a good time, and I hope you will have a good time with my insight. I hope we share some common insight, right? I find it more rewarding to have a small batch of individuals that are aware of this, how things go, how things can be so stupid, than a bunch of thousands of worthless Neanderthals that are just screaming "Will Buddy" while jerking off their micropeens, to be honest. And it's taken me a while to figure this out, sadly. But I've come to that realization now. This is how it is now. Well, welcome to the show!